Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? I know that, who was here? Cobus was here really early, and for some reason it kicked all the early ones off before Tommy J. And thanks for all the happy birthdays. I sure appreciate it. Having fun in Thailand as always. But wanted to say thank you, Cobus. He said he back-to-back stuff he needed to do. And then I know that Dom was in, and Trip and E.T. and Robert Mack and Mitch stopped by. I know he's going on a hike today. Jam, I'm glad you could make it back. Appreciate you stopping by. Who else? Alice here. I think I caught everybody. If I didn't, I will catch you when I see you. Nikki, of course. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Maybe we'll have some fun today as normal. I know it's kind of a bummer overnight that they canceled that 1-day deal. So I guess Phuket is still open on a 10-day sandbox, I think. Maybe 7-day. I don't know. Might want to check, especially. I know it really affects Andy. I don't see Andy in here yet, but I know it really affects him because he was getting ready to fly out. Hey, Jake, glad you could come by. So that's really a bummer for Andy because I know he was all excited about getting back to Thailand. So hopefully things will work out. Who knows? I mean, it's the Thailand government, so they could change in 5 minutes and decide something else. Hopefully they don't get too restrictive. That 1-day deal was sure nice. And people that have got caught away from Thailand is going to be a bummer. Like if I would have went back to the States for a visit or something and then had to come back and deal with that, that would have sucked big time. But, and that's what you have to, me leaving, that is always in the back of my mind. What happens if they close the, close everything down and I get stuck, even though I'm married to a Thai national. I mean, last time, I don't think they really cared, but they did get a lot of the Thai people back in the nationals and stuff. But so I'm worried. So I was going to come back in February or go back in February to visit everybody. But hey, Chris, I'm glad you could make it. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I don't know. I'm going to probably move that to April, maybe March, April, May, somewhere in there. I know that the flights have dropped. I noticed, I looked, I took a screenshot on one of the phones, 667 on Philippines Airlines, $660 something round trip to LAX, which is the lowest I've seen. And then, of course, all the other ones were about the same, right around 900, in case anybody's interested. Hey, Tom, Thailand Digital Nomad. I know that there were some questions for you that some people were asking. I don't know if you heard of them. They were wondering about, I think it was Jake that was wondering. I know that you got 40 boxes of something tax-free, that there wasn't any particular size. The boxes could be as big as they want. Maybe you could explain I know Jake's here, but maybe Jake already got a hold of you. I don't know. Yeah, East Coast. Jake saying, hey, Dave, the West Coast. Yeah, East Coast is about 1,000. Yeah, it's, that's reasonable to me. Before I could find flights, I think the cheapest that I found was right around $560 round trip. one time on the China, which I won't fly no more. China Air or Air China or whatever the hell it was. But they, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if Tom, I know Gator, you were the one asking, right, about the what what I brought, what people are bringing to Thailand, but I didn't know anything about it until I talked to Tom about this. If you're married to a Thai national, that you get so many boxes, no tax free, and Tom can verify that. And again, maybe the law has changed. It changes daily, but yeah, I didn't China Air. I didn't particularly care for, but it was so cheap. I mean, it was in some cases half price compared to other people and or other airlines. And I was sitting on the plane anyway. Most of the time I slept. The only thing I didn't like about it was getting off in Beijing. I don't know what it is, and I've said it before, and I don't know whether I'm prejudiced, racist, or what I'm considered, but I get a bad feeling that they don't like me. Now, I don't know if it's just everybody doesn't like me when they see me. I don't know, but they gave me dirty looks every time I've gotten off in Beijing, and they've left me in the corner somewhere. Said we'll come get you when your plane's getting ready to go. So I don't know. I had bad experiences with them. Prices were always right though, very cheap, reasonable, I guess. But I guess the Philippines airline's okay. I heard a bunch of stuff about other ones. Eva Air, I think, is one that everybody talks highly of. Let's see. Here's next thing. Hit me on our chat, Thailand Digital. I have a question, and people here probably don't want to hear them. You know what, though, Jake, is people that are coming to Thailand that are married to a Thai national would be interested in that. And it's like I said, it's so many boxes, and I don't think they limited you when what Tom was saying on the size of the box. Besides it can't be 10, 40 containers sent here, or maybe it could. I don't know, but the it was he got 40 boxes tax free coming in. I'm almost positive. I could be wrong. Tom will get together. Maybe he'll jump on and say yeah, and then he can have a discussion in our little line group with Jake about what's going on. So what would be favorite birthday cake? God, I don't know. I've always been partial to chocolate cake, I guess. Cheesecake is my favorite, but I don't consider that like a birthday cake. Brownies were my favorite growing up. My mom always made me a birthday pile of of chocolate brownies when I was growing up. But other than that, cheesecake's probably my favorite kind of dessert, I think. Let's see. Yeah, here Gator or Tom saying Thai nationals get a relocation allowance. I have an address storage room for you. You can use as well. Yeah. Definitely get in touch with Tom and move here, Jake. 6 months or half the time or whatever you end up doing. It's definitely a big plus on bringing stuff into Thailand. That's for sure. What does Dom say? Eva Air rushes to the seat and then presses the call button. Yeah, I heard they have excellent service. Is that what you're saying? Because sometimes I get things backwards. I'm a little dyslexic. But I think that's what you were saying. Hey, there's Andy. I spent 2 weeks in Beijing. The pollution is so bad. Yeah, I didn't. I have absolutely zero desire to go to China. I know a lot of people do. They want to go see China. I no desire. If I never see China before I die, it's no big loss to me. Let's see, Et, how you doing? Yeah, I feel bad. Andy's. I don't know. I think might get semi screwed, Andy. I don't know how long you were coming for. I mean, can you still do a 7 or 10 day sandbox in Phuket and still have enough time to go and do what you want to? I don't know his whole plan. Andy's. We like Emirates. Yeah, Emirates is awesome. A little bit on the pricey side, but from what I've never been there. I shouldn't say not awesome from my experience, but awesome from what I've seen on YouTube and from what I've seen and heard from other people like you, Jim. They say that it's just unbelievable, and I might try it. It's a little pricey, but might be fun to do. Early top of the morning. Chris saying hi to people. People are saying hi, which is always awesome. Nikki's still awake, which is unbelievable. And Al said he spent 2.5 months in China. What did you like it, dislike it, or you just were happy to be with the ex, or at that time? Anyway, once never again. Yeah, I don't blame you, Robert. I did it quite a few times. I was a glutton for punishment, but actually the service and stuff that I got on the airplane wasn't horrible. The food was acceptable. It was just economy, class. But when I got off in China for a 4, 5, 6 hour layover or whatever it was, the people just treated me like crap. And like I said, could just be the way that I look. Maybe I was just, I don't know, but they put a bad taste in my mouth, I guess. Hey, David, how you doing? But I don't know. But Philippines, anybody flown Philippine Airlines? Maybe, I don't know. I've heard decent things about them too. I don't think they're, the Emirates class or maybe even, I don't know. I think that they're decent. And for the price, like I said, I think it was should I have it on the other phone? 665, something like that round trip with was it 4 or 5 hour layover in Manila, I think it was. And I've never been to the Philippines, which would kind of be nice. Maybe I could stagger something and end up staying there and seeing the place. Time. What did Andy say here? It's all good. The only difference to the Thai pass is I have to do another test on the 7th day. Okay, so it's not going to affect you then. You're coming. What is Al saying sorry to me for? What'd you write, Al? Canadian flag on my jacket and found people to be friendly. Could be. Like I said, hey, Sassy May, how you doing, Bruce? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Cool. I don't know. I don't know. I hate to, say things that I don't know. They've never been nice to me. And I've had a bunch of Thai people be extremely nice to me, and everybody else that I've met have been decent. It just seems like they're just kind of standoffish, and it could just be the small group of people that I ended up meeting. But I still have nothing to go see in China. Richard flew Philippines Air often. Hope Richard's okay. Hope you're still watching. Hi to Richard's mom if you are. Hoping that Richard of Richard Travel can get back going again. I think he's just taking a little relaxing break, which is probably well deserved. I mean, he went that whole year without nothing, so time to relax. Hey, Gary, good to see you. Thanks for the birthday wishes, everybody. But I don't know. But so anyway, I think it's probably going to be March, April, somewhere in that area. They're over there working on the house again today. They haven't been working there for 4 or 5 days. The brother that's doing the extra concrete work for me, the one that did the wall, he had part of my family too. My wife and them went day before yesterday to the Buddhist ceremony. They had a family member pass away at early 50s, too young, and then he is dealing with a bunch of other stuff. So today is the first day he could get back to work. So I'll go over there and check on that. And then we're probably going to I think the bank's going to cut loose with the final payment tomorrow, maybe, or the next day. We're meeting with the builder on Saturday morning to go over all the extras and the money that we lent him and see what we've got left to finish up what we need to get done. But everything looks good. The only thing we're going to be waiting on probably after Saturday is going to be waiting for the 9th for a Buddhist day to move into the house, which I respect. I laugh, but it is my wife's my wife's religion. I guess it's a religion. I need to maybe look into it a little bit more since I'm married to a Buddhist. Uh, but yeah, the 9th. So, but I think he's probably got 2 days more of work on the stuff that I gave him for the hardscape around the house, and then the brother has to set the tank and the new pump and plumb it into the house and plumb it from the new meter that we had set, and then the house is 99% done. I have to have we just had a cleaner go over there. It actually is his responsibility, but my wife wanted to hire one of the gals from her work that needed money. So we hired her for a couple of days to come in and clean up all the dust and windows and walls and nooks and crannies and everything of the house. So probably on Saturday or maybe Monday, we have all the curtains here. We still owe 10,000 baht for them to come and basically hang them, come and get them here and bring them over to the house and hang them. So we'll probably do that next week, I think. I want to make sure everything's clean. I don't want to put these things up and, excuse me, have a bunch of dust, kicking up and making everything dirty. If I miss questions, please put them back up. That is good to hear. Richard is good. People can be crappy. Yeah, they can. It's just normal. People are, I don't know, people are idiots. And I never, they're just stupid, and there's nothing you can do with stupidity. You can't beat it out of them. You can't do anything. When you're stupid, you're stupid. Nothing you can do with it. And a lot of people are stupid and bored, I think, sitting in their mom's basement somewhere at 50 years old in their jockey shorts, banging on a keyboard and trying to aggravate people's lives. It just doesn't seem like much of a life to me, but I guess it is to them. So, hey, do whatever you want to do. Money just flies out the door. Yeah. And I didn't check. Chris is here. How's I did tweak the microphone just a little bit more. It still sounds all right to me. Like I said, for $15, we talked about it the other day after the live stream. And Chris is really into that stuff. I value his opinion on this kind of stuff very highly. Him and my buddy Mike's and Brock. I didn't see Brock here. Maybe he's playing Santa Claus. You never know. But yeah, so hopefully on the house, definitely. I think the 8th they're going to come in and do the blessing thing. Is actually the 8th? I think we're going to start moving stuff. The kids are coming here Friday, and they're going to be here till the 2nd, I think. So we're going to have them kind of participate and pack their rooms up and move some stuff over there. And then we'll leave the bigger stuff, the beds and stuff like that for the movers. And then that way, at least they get to participate in that move. I'm going to still try to get them back here on the 8th and the 9th, maybe for a couple of days. It's kind of hard to get them out of school, out of the private school anyway. But yeah, hopefully they will. Yeah, exactly, Nikki. But yeah, so hopefully all that will go good. I'm jonesing to move in every time we go over there. We usually go over there every night. We haven't the last few days because there's been nobody working there, so the house is just kind of sitting in the same situation that it was. But usually we go over there at night, or Dad's there. He's kind of been hanging out there, so in case anybody comes over and wants to vandalize or anything like that, we can lock up the house now. We're having the alarm system put in, I think, this week. I have to check with my wife. Thanks. Thanks, Gator. Appreciate it every day. Let's see. Happy birthday to me. I know how much you appreciate every day. You started the Grim Reaper in the eye, kicked him until a couple of years ago. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jake. I'm having a good time. I mean, everybody that's I don't know, everybody that's here I know has a good time, and it just keeps getting slowly but surely more and more. Now it's like, I think, 1,409 subscribers, and like I said, it can go to whatever it is. I'm happy with the way it is now. I hopefully we get more people that want to meet up. They don't have to necessarily participate in the in these live streams and stuff, because sometimes people don't like to, and I understand that. But hopefully they'll want to meet up and maybe leave comments so we can get to know them. That's how we get to know people here anyway, is if they don't have to necessarily come on the live stream, but talking in the chat. But everybody's a bunch of, buddies and friends. Hey, Nikki, thank you. I appreciate it. And is it Lorna? Lorna, how are you? Glad you could make it. That's a new name I haven't seen. Waza, hey, thanks for the birthday wishes, and thanks for the super chat, Nikki. Uh, I appreciate it. I will make sure I get a coffee or a smoothie on you. Let's see. Yeah, I can't wait either. I'm hoping you're gonna, and I'm gonna come where anybody that comes here, if I can get to, if they're in Bangkok or they're in Pattaya or Jantiem or any place, if I can get there and meet up with people, I'm gonna try to get there. And people don't have to necessarily come to Surin to, like I said, I want to do meetups once we get a little base, which I think we already have enough. And the first one will probably be in Jantiem, Pattaya area because there Tom's there, Mark's there, Mitch is there. There's a bunch of people there that we would already have 8, 10 people, which is plenty. Just spend a weekend, drinking a few beers, eating some good food, and having fun. Yeah, I think it is, Jake. I think it is. I think most people do too. Hey, Martin, glad you could make it back. I thought I'd drop by and just say hi, happy birthday. I've been hearing a lot of good news. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping it stays. The people that on that 1 day deal was really nice. I mean, you could just, punch in. Like when Chuck and Paige came back, if they would have had to do 10 days, that would have been kind of a bummer. So they got to do it. Wait the 1 day, do the test, which I don't know. I guess what they're saying then, if they're going to stop that, is the 1 day the tests aren't any good. Is basically what it says to me. These tests are not good, because I mean, if somebody comes here and they test negative, unless they got it on the plane or something, what's the difference if they wait 1 day or 10 days? It doesn't make a difference. Hey, Andy, thank you. All right, I will definitely do that. I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, so I don't understand. I'm hoping that hey, there's Mark. I'm hoping that it doesn't look like it's going to affect Andy. People that only have a 2 or 3 week window, unless they want to spend 2 or 3 weeks in Phuket, it's going to be kind of tough, to do a 7-10 day queue, and then and you only have 2 weeks. What do you got? 4 days to travel, 7 at the most. It's tough. It's tough. Let's see what Bruce says. Tommy just bought an all new equipment. My old tablet didn't have enough storage for downloading video. Yeah, I've got to get a new laptop too. There's one that is reasonable as far as I'm concerned, and it is suggested by Mike's Live My Ass Off, and Chris on here has looked at it, and it's definitely a good, decent computer, because the Ryzen 7 and the one that's in this one, it's 22,000 baht, and when you step up even just a little bit, it doubles in price, and I don't think it's needed. Although it only has 8 megs of RAM in it, I'm going to put more in it, and I'm probably going to end up getting that one and having these guys help me get it right. But it's hard. I don't like this one. Hey, Jake, Jake. Let's see, Merry birthday. Please put this towards something in the tank for the south. All right, I sure will. Thank you very much, Jake. You guys don't have to do that. Hey, Stuck, thanks for coming by. Let's see. So we will see. I'm hoping it doesn't. Like I said, people that are moving here to even check out to want to retire here, I don't think it makes a difference. They're not limiting travel anywhere. Like I said, we just got back from, what was it, a 8 or 10 day trip, and not once did I get pulled over and asked any questions at all, not even where I'm going. So I think travel within Thailand isn't going to be affected unless they really get crazy, but I don't see that happening. And Martin saying, hello to everyone in the chat, all the way from Los Angeles, my stomping grounds, Martin. Grew up right outside of Los Angeles in the San Fernando Valley. And if you're from around there, you know where that is. And getting birthday wishes on my phone. An external memory drive. Yeah, I think it's kind of, this one's got, I'm probably going to get an external hard drive. Is that, I need to have one for this because I'm deleting stuff and I'll never get it back. If YouTube goes away, I don't have any backup on any of my videos or any of my footage of anything because I had a lot of extra footage, but this computer just doesn't have the room to store anything. So I should get a couple gigabyte or what is it, terabyte hard drive and do that. But let's see. And Chris is saying, yeah, the one that they have there, they don't offer the 1 terabyte SSD drive, but they do offer the 512 or something like that. So half of a terabyte, but they don't offer the 16. But Mike said it was a plug and play. You just pull it out and plug in more. There's an extra slot or something like that. But I imagine you could, if it's got 2 slots, I would want to put in the most I could. Right, I pull those out and put in 16 gigs in each one or something. I guess the more the merrier, as long as I've got the money. Chris will let me know. Chris and Mike will tell me what I need to do. Let's see what Jam says. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. You got to go. All right. Good night. Have a good night. Glad you could stop by, Jim. Good to see you. See you on the next one. We'll probably do another one on Christmas, actually. Our Christmas day here in 2 days in Thailand. Let's see. What does Dom say? Took a taxi the other day. Rear end fell loose and asked about mileage on the vehicle. It had over 980,000 kilometers on it. Wow. And I know you were writing earlier. Did you got everything that you needed for whatever you needed to get done? Your treatment sounded like you had to pay quite a bit of money for it, but you got it done. So that's good to hear. Hey, Tommy J. I don't know if I said hello to you. I think I did. Yeah, I was gonna tell you, it's real easy to do, Nikki, and it'll get you watch time. I don't know if you need it. Are you at 4,000 hours? I don't know. Mine with the live streams went crazy, and even since I think I've only been at 1,000 for maybe a month or so, and I'm already at 8,000 hours. It gives me little milestones as it goes through. But I was going to suggest just do a live stream. I'll turn it on and just watch it. I'll, just have it staring at a pole, just so you can get the watch time. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Glad you could make it. They are bad. And Waza says, I'm 57. My rear end is getting a bit loose. Yeah, I'm 65 today. And man, unbelievable. I never in a million years, if you'd asked me when I was younger, first of all, how long will you live? I would have said maybe 35 or 40 if you asked me in my 20s. When I did hit 35 and 40, I would have said maybe 45 or 50. I don't think ever in my life did I think I was going to live to be 65. So, oh my God. Only at 120. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely suggest live streams if you want to pop on this live stream after, when we're getting ready right before I sign out. If you're up that late, which some of the time you are, we can talk directly without anybody else. After I close it out, we can talk, and I can maybe help you out trying to do a little live stream. Definitely, I would use StreamYard. It's easy to use and everything. What I'm saying is I'd be willing to help you if you want it. I know it's hard to stay up because we'll probably, what is it, already 30 minutes. I'm probably only going to go maybe an hour or maybe an hour and a half. But if you want to, I'll give you the option before I before I'm getting ready to close it, I will ask, and then you just click on that link, and it'll bring you into the back room. No one can see you, and then I'll do the outro and end the live stream, and then we can talk. You bet. You bet. Anything that I can do to help, I will help, because it's kind of hard. It took me. What really helped was the live streams. In the live streams, you could do the same type thing, except you could show the whole process of doing everything. Take whatever it takes to cook whatever you're going to cook, 20, 30 minutes, whatever it is. Hey, Gary, thanks. I really appreciate it. You're the man. I will definitely have a meal and a smoothie or two with my family when they get here. I've definitely got enough from what everybody has given. It's well appreciated. But yeah, Nikki. So I'll let you know before I do. Let's see. Nikki needs to go live. Yeah, and like I said, I wouldn't let it intimidate you at all. It's really, really easy. If I can do it, anybody in the world can do it, because I'm the worst tech person on YouTube. Hey, TT, how you doing? I just got a chance to. If you guys haven't subscribed to Thailand or Thai Nomads, him and his wife, Deer, I think is her name. I just found out from one of his videos. Are awesome. Way better than mine. I think they were well put together. TT, your wife has a good presence. You have an excellent presence. You're going to do extremely well. And the video was very informative, entertaining. Excellent job. Well done. If you guys get a chance, if someone can throw up Thai Nomads link, by all means, join his channel. He only has, I want to say, 184, I think is when I looked at it. And I still got 3 more videos to watch, TT, and I definitely will watch them. He's going to do extremely well. He's going to do real well. You guys will like the you'll like the channel. And thanks again, Gary. If you need any help going live, let me know. Everybody wants to help, and you might as well take it, Nikki. Thanks for putting up the channel link. I appreciate it. Yeah, and like I said, you could just put the same cameras, whatever you're using, down on your work area, and talk if you want to. Don't have to go on camera, and explain everything that you're doing, and just do lives, and you'll get me, and you'll probably get a whole bunch of people from here. Not that it's a lot, but it'll bump up the watch hours quickly. They'll add up quickly. Thanks for putting up the links, guys. And TT's a good guy. I'm looking forward to our next motorcycle endeavor. I had a good time. He's a good man. I actually didn't. I would have liked to have gotten more time to get to know him, and I will make the time in the next ride, which I'm guessing is going to be March. Is that, anybody here know? I think that's what it got. I haven't checked with Joe or James or Chuck or anybody, but I think James said March. And David says, what did he say? I found a new channel by JJ Joe. Yeah. He has a good channel too. Somebody's got JJ's link. You can put it up. He's a nice guy too. I wish I could have spent more time getting to know him too. We did get a little bit. Thanksgiving and stuff like that. A good guy. Obviously, if Joe's got likes the guy and thinks the guy's a good guy, he's got my vote. Joe's a stand-up man, no doubt. Let's see. Thank you, everyone. Just have enough problems with people trying to chat me up on Instagram, so it puts me off a little. You don't have to even respond to the chat, Nikki. I would just do your thing on there. I would explain it before you even start your live. Say, I'm doing a live. I'm going to be talking and explaining what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be watching the chat, so I want to say hello and thank you to everybody, and let's go. And I would just do that, and then at the end, if you wanted to respond to anything in there, then do it, or tell them to leave comments. You can chat amongst each other in there, talking about how good my food looks, and with each other, which they will. I know I will. And then at the end, just tell them if you really have a question about or want to ask me something, leave it in the comments, and I'll answer as many as I can. You're a winner, Nikki. You're a good lady, no doubt. Yeah, and you'll be surprised how quick the hours will add up. It'll get you excited to do more of them. Thai vlogger, if you wonder. Jake wants to know. I don't even know what an Instagram. I think I have it. My wife, I think, put me on Instagram, the one that passed away 3-4 years ago or something. So I think I have that little square, right? Or something like that. And I think I have it, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use any of that crap. I'm horrible. Yeah, get you up in hours. It'll definitely help. And like I said, I bet you're gonna get 10 or 15 people from here that are just gonna watch, and they'll just watch out of respect to get your hours up, even if they don't want to learn about anything about cooking. I like to do it because I love to cook. So anything that I see, I want to try, and I've got a boatload of your videos wanting to try once I get into my kitchen. And it really sucks too. I'm going to talk to my brother. I got counter space. I don't have a great amount of it, but I have a little bit in my kitchen. But I've got the counter. First off, I wanted internet and charging stations and plugs in the island. Didn't get it. There is not one frickin' plug in the backsplash on my kitchen. Nothing. There's a plug where the microwave goes. There's a plug underneath the sink where the heater's going to go for the hot water. And there's a plug where the refrigerator's going to go. And the little, what I'm going to call pantry on the other side of the island up against that wall, there's a plug there. That's it. Nothing for me to plug in an air fryer, anything. I don't have anything. So he's going to have to, I'm not going to, I'm going to talk to him on Saturday and see what he says. Do you want a kitchen that doesn't have any electrical? You can't plug in anything. That's what I have to do. Run a freaking extension cord, 50 feet across my living room and plug it in to make a waffle. It's a little aggravating. I don't think he really knows. And I think once he knows, he'll take care of it, but I'll let everybody know. Is Brock here? I didn't see Brock. He must be. If Gator's saying hello. Where's Brock? I don't see him. No, there you are. Thanks for the happy birthday, Brock. But anyway, there's my rant on my freaking no plugs in my kitchen. So hopefully I'll get at least one is all I really need. Just one, on the big side. It would have been nice to have it on the island, but that's okay. I can live without that. I'm going to probably do something different down the line anyway. I might put in a little sink in there too, salad sink type thing. I don't know. No, I haven't seen a GFI here, Dom. Now that you say that, I think if you go, you're gonna fry. I haven't seen a GFI here, and I know you can't even install. Of course, they didn't put a plug in my bathroom. But no, I haven't seen a GFI. Good question. Let's see. What did Gary say? Did I miss? What did I miss, Gary? I find I use Facebook and Twitter less Instagram. Super chat, no time for them. I refuse to live online all the time. Yeah, it's I enjoy doing this, which like I said before, I never thought that I would. The people that are here are the ones that make it enjoyable and make me want to do it, and it does. It kills an hour, 2 hours of my day. Every other day I've been doing them, and we've been finding enough to talk about. When it gets to the point where we're just kind of sitting there going, ooh, what the mountain's pretty behind me, then we'll go to a longer time. And I do want to get more videos out. I'm going to try to do another one on the house probably when we move in. But I do want to get out, and I'd really like to try that moto camping. I don't know if a lot of people will be interested in it, but I think some people will. It'll be fun. It'll kind of be like just sitting me rambling, sitting by a tent, cooking something on a flame. So it'll be semi cooking, and because I'm not going to just go out there and warm up some Thai food. I mean, I'm going to cook something. I'll cook a breakfast, I'll cook a lunch, and I'll cook a dinner. And dinners are probably going to be steak, and it's going to be breakfast, bacon, eggs, biscuits, gravy. I'll do a whole freaking onslaught of stuff and have some fun with it. And I think people will like it. We'll see if I ever get my old ass up and pay the 10,000 baht that I need for the stuff that I need to do it. I still have my sleeping bag and tent and a couple other things that I need, about 10,000 baht worth. So I just got to make myself do it. And if I wait much longer, the temperature is going to start coming up, and I won't, I'm not going to go out there and roast. And especially at night, if it's, 75, 80 degrees at night, I just don't sleep. Now it's around here in Surin, it's been 60, 62 degrees. I don't know what that is Celsius. Maybe somebody can figure it out. And hey, Go, how you doing, man? And I see, who did I miss? Oh, James did come in. Now you know why Joe was a Horarsville. Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah, you're absolutely right, James. If you're still here, I know you guys are on a walk, I think. But yeah, I was there. I would get aggravated, and I didn't want to lose my temper, so I would get out. And my wife, trying to get a Thai person to question something that another Thai person is doing, is like I would almost have to put a gun to her head and make her, talk it. So it was fighting battle, which helped Joe was that JJ speaks English pretty well, and my builder does not. But I will get it handled one way or another. So I forget what I was talking about before that. I went back up and looked. But anyway, but that you're absolutely right, man. Joe was on top of everything. I thoroughly agree. But I'll get my outlet. I mean, if that's the only problem that I have with my house, I'll be a happy camper. The rest of the stuff I'm pretty much completely content with. A couple of little things on the outside of the house that he didn't do that I really wanted to get done, but it would have been an extra anyway. So I'll just have the brother that built the wall. I'll have him do it. But yeah, Douglas, in a big, I'll bring a big iron skillet. But I can get the one that built the wall to do it. And like I said, I'm going to start on the plunge pool next week. It would be nice. I'm hoping that's what I'm shooting for. So there'll be a lot of videos from start to finish on the plunge pool, on the water system. I'm going to try to get some good filtration, because I want to use some of that water. That water that I've gotten out of the well has the rotten egg smell to it, which is a little bit of bacteria. It's no big deal. I mean, you could probably drink it the way it is, but the smell is annoying. So the big filters that they've got, the big 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch round, 4-foot, 5-foot high filters they make, and they take all that out, the charcoal and resins and whatever else, and they say it's perfectly good to use. And I've got the city water too, but I just don't want to take any chances anymore. Hey, Mr. Mitch, I don't want to take any chances with that chlorine in the water. I'll probably put a feed to the pond from the city water, but I'll put a chlorine filter in there to make sure. And then I'm also going to have 1,000-liter backup tank just for the pool and the pond, in case I run out of water, or in case something happens. I got 1,000 liters for anything. So we'll see. I keep on moving away from my mic. I think it's better right there. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to put in the invite link See if Brock or anybody that wants to come on is more than willing to come on. Takes me a minute. I think there's got to be a better way, but I'll put it on. Hey, Mitch. Yeah, it sure is nice here. I'll tell you. He's saying he doesn't know what temperature it is. It's awesome time of year, and I'm gathering from my wife. It's going to last at least for the complete month of January. So I think it's November, December, January, a little bit of February. We get the cooler, excuse me, the cooler weather here in Surin anyway. And I think it's the same for Chuck in Tatpanome. I think it's a cooler time. I think it's even a little bit cooler than it is here. I still remind me what I was talking about. I know we're talking about the house. I know I was rambling about the plugs and getting my rant out about that. And I'm glad I'm done with that. But on Saturday, we're going to meet with him. Like I said, he owes us some money. I owe him some, or we owe him some money on extras, tile upgrades, stuff like that, doors. He owes us credits on the front door, on the side window where I put the door in. So a lot of the stuff's probably going to be washes, but I need to see how much money that's going to be, because that money was supposed to go into the house. So I want to know what I can get done extra on the house. Excuse me. The weather up north in the mountains is amazing, 14 to 16 degrees Celsius. Yeah, and I don't know, what is that Fahrenheit? Do you know, Doug? I don't have I should have like 8 computers and shit like some guys do, so I can pull up all sorts of crap. But I'm just not that way. But that 62 is awesome. I mean, I drove, was it yesterday morning? I went over to the house because I thought he was going to be there yesterday, the brother, to do the some of the hardscape that I had drawn for him, and went over about 8:30, the same time that my wife left, and it was chilly. I mean, I could have actually had a long sleeve shirt on and been quite comfortable. It was a little bit chilly, which I like. It's the one thing I like about Surin. I jones for the water, the ocean, but the 3 months of this nice cool weather, because I was in Phuket and I don't remember it being cool like this. I mean, it might have been a little bit, not as severe, but it wasn't enough noticeable where I can go out here and not sweat, even in the middle of the day at 80 degrees. 80 degrees is about that's where I'm going to start to sweat. And it's topping out at about 80, and it's not at 80 very long. What's for breakfast? Hey, Black Sheep, I have that. Yeah, he likes to do that. But I do have the drawing. I did make a crude drawing because it shows and I have some final measurements to make, but I do have the measurements and stuff for you. So just so you know, in case you got a pencil, but I'm definitely going to send you an email. That concrete, I think it's 3 meters by 6 meters. That's where the temporary pond, all the way over to the left of the yard. Next to that, there's going to be a 0.75 or 1 meter distance between the corner of that slab and the actual start of the pond. And the pond's going to be 3.5 meters wide and 4 meters in depth towards the back wall. Then there's going to be a 0.5, half a meter, between there and the pool. Pool is 3 by 4.5. Then a 0.75 meter into between that and where the pump and the tank and all that's going to go, and that's 1.5 meters by, I think it's 4.5, almost 5 meters. And I'll go over there with the tape measure today. I got to remember to put it on, take it out of the truck and put it in my scooter. He's been kind enough to actually do a decent on computer rendering of my backyard. He's kind of worried that he's overstepping lines by giving me information on what I really need to do as far as building the pool and the size of concrete and the strength of the concrete and the steel. And I'm just not that kind of person. I'll take any kind of information, and then it's up to me to do what I want to. But I'll never ever criticize anybody or come down on anybody that's giving me any kind of information just because it's not exactly what I think is, in my head. I'm not that kind of person. Make sure you pressure test the pipes. Yeah, good idea. He seems like a great guy. I'm glad that you came over, and are joining the live streams and stuff. But I will get you um, I will get you that information, because the drawing that I did is halfway decent, but I did it on the back of one of the plans. The little small, I call them quarter sheet plans, and the it's decent, but yours will be a lot better. And I think I'll also give you heights on the pond. Is going to be basically a little bit under a meter out of the water or out above grade, and a little bit more than a meter below, making a total of 2 meters deep. It will have a little bit of a fall we had talked about, like for the pool, to the center drain. The center drain is going to be a big 4-inch to a 10-inch round bottom. Hey, there he is. There's my man. How's your mom? Hi, Dave. Nice to see you. You're looking well. Richard's here for Solid Travel. Everybody, say hello. One of my favorite people. Glad you stopped by. Everybody's been concerned, so hopefully you can get back going, or even if you don't, at least you're going to be around. But I understand the break thing. Okay, and Chris says 62 is about, yeah, so that's about what it's been here. And I think Chuck said that's what it's been in Tatpanome too, is right around 16. Everybody's saying hi to Richard. Don't forget to say hi to Richard's mom, just in case she'll definitely be there on the outro, because Richard wants to make sure he shows his mom the work that he's done for the channel here. Just kidding with you, Richard. But I'm glad you stopped by and said hello. I really appreciate it. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Glad you could stop by. I got a couple of things to do, and we'll be back, leaving your live stream in the meantime. All right, thanks for stopping by, Chris. Appreciate it. But what was I talking about? Probably the freaking house, right? Yeah, I mean, it's so close. I mean, there is going to be work in the Thai kitchen, in the plunge pool, the pond, and the landscaping, the softscape, the stuff my wife's going to do with her roses and bushes and trees and plants and edibles, and the stuff that my mother-in-law is going to be putting in there that she picks every day to make food for me, which is always amazing. And let's see what Richard says. Hi, everyone. Thanks for the love. I'm doing well. A lot to think about. Thank you for your kind words. I'm glad you're good. I'm looking forward. I'm hoping you're still going to come here and at least visit, because I'm looking forward to meeting you. But you don't have to answer that. I will find out, I'm sure, and I'm hoping that you do. I really like Richard, if you can't tell, and he's done my intro and my outro for me for nothing, by the way, just to help me out. He's just a good guy. But hopefully I'm going to meet up with him here in Thailand. And I think Brock is here. I think the vacuuming must be done. Let me make sure I'm on the right headshots here. There we go. Hey, Brock, how you doing?
Good morning, everybody. Hello, Richard.
Let's see, one of the originals. Really, I didn't know that. Douglas is one of the original subscribers to Richard Travel. Did not know that. I think he's just recently found this, and I don't know if it was through. Douglas could probably answer whether it was through Richard, or whether it was through Joe or Chuck or Chocolate Man, or I don't know who it was from. Everybody's saying there, hope you're well. You got a bunch of people that really care about you. It's got to be good, right? Your mom must love seeing that. You're going to show her this segment, or you're going to make her only see the intros and the outros? I just like Richard, if you can't tell. Must be a man crush type thing. Is that possible? I don't know. I've never had one before, but he's a good guy.
I've got security sitting over my left shoulder today.
Yeah, I see that. I see you
think
got
that's a
the what is
koala,
it?
not a drop bear.
Not a drop bear. That's a koala. And it says hi, Nikki. I'm still watching each of your vlogs. Very cool. I'm trying to get her to live stream. I don't know if you were here watching it earlier. She's only got 100 and something watch hours, so we're gonna try to get her to do a live stream. You can see Jake's here. Hold on one second, Jake. Let me see. There you are. How's it going, Jake?
Morning, Jake.
So
hey,
yeah,
how you all doing? Everything's good here.
Good. So yeah, if you haven't, we're trying to get her to do
Thanks, Chip.
do a live stream and try to build her up some hours. I know that a lot of people will watch, including me.
Somebody said they like my haircut.
Yeah, you know, Nikki's doing all these basically shorts, like I don't know, less than a minute or two.
Right.
But if she just like stream those things live,
I think so.
Okay, so some of the biggest things that actually hit on YouTube are not travel videos. They are product reviews and they are recipes and home improvement ideas. So if you do any of those things, and so if you know Nikki's still listening, if you do a video about like 10 to 15 minutes of how you prep and do all those things, I see you, Nikki. I see it. I see you posting. But if you do those things, let me tell you, you'll blow up.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that, like I said, she just do it. She doesn't have to, like me when Joe was talking to me and we were talking about me starting to do something. He said just stand behind the camera and talk. Do that first, because none of my first ones had any me talking or anything. And then he said gradually turn the thing around and say hello and whatever. And he said you'll get used to it, which I did. And Nikki can do the same type thing. You put that thing on like I said, a tripod, and just record, live stream the whole process from laying the bowl on the table, putting the ingredients, measuring the ingredients, do the whole thing all the way through. And you'll be surprised I would say most of those you could probably do in a 20-minute video, something like that, 15 minutes. And somebody's going to watch the whole 15 minutes and you get 10, 15, 20 people to watch the thing all the way through. There you doubled your hours right there.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes or less. And you talk about your watch time, Dave, that you were referring to tonight.
Mine is off the chart. Yeah, it's over 8,000 now. And it doubled since the 4,000 that I needed was not even 2 months ago, right? I think a month and a half when I got to 1,000. I don't even know. But it goes really quick with the live streams. The live streams help a lot. I don't think they help so much if you're trying to make money or, doing that kind of stuff. I think the videos do better, but that's not my intention. So I do these because I like to interact with the people on this channel. So
I never thought your goal was to make a lot of money on this.
No. I think I've got enough. It wasn't anything more than just having fun, with everybody and having a good time. That was more important. Like I said, anything that comes in now is going to go to my wife. She's excited about spending it on Thai people. So whatever makes her happy. I am trying to find out now how I go about changing it into her name. I have to find out if that's even possible. Hold on, we got a live
like tax wise,
yeah. Yeah, well, not even that. I just don't need it. She could use it. Hey, there you are. What's up, Mitch?
Hey. Oh my God, look at this.
How's everybody doing? Can somebody tell me how to switch my camera around so you can see the view other than going like this and walking backwards? Because I'll fall off.
I love you,
Mitch. Here.
Yeah, there should be a little arrows, a little round deal with little arrows making a circle.
Huh. Hitting it, tapping it.
You know,
see
sometimes
here.
when you're doing live streams, it doesn't allow you to do that. But you know who would know is James. James does it all the time in his live streams.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll ask the guys over here. Anyway, I'm passing my room here.
Brock has an
The James-
answer for you. Hold on.
The James Bond suite, right there. This place is
007.
huge and it's nice.
Brock says he might have an answer for you. I think.
Cool.
Go ahead, Brock.
Mitch,
I'll go in.
if you open your camera, start your camera, and then flick it, change the camera setting there.
Cam mic settings. Shit. Yeah, you new? Are you new? Anyway, that's okay. We'll go like this.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
There you go.
What the hell?
So nice place. How long are you there? When are you going back to John TM?
I'm going back to John Tien on critical.
So you're heading back there, but you're the only one, or
Oh,
everybody's
Chuck.
going home?
are you familiar with StreamYard? How do I switch my freaking camera around so I could look at the other direction? Hey, look, I ran into this guy over here.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, Chuck.
What's
Chuck,
going
How
on?
are you
Chuck?
guys?
Up,
I'm doing
Chuck.
Good
good.
morning.
Oh,
Good
look,
morning.
look. Paige is over here.
Hey, Paige. How you doing?
Yeah.
How do I turn around?
Okay, I'm not 100% sure. Hang on, let me.
Go ahead. You can push all kinds of buttons. If they lose us, it's fine. Just don't look at my files. There's some porn in there.
Yeah, I've already seen it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Shh.
Did you
Good
guys
save. Sorry,
notice,
guys.
or Mitch, that Richard from Richard Travel was on and said hello to everybody? And Mitch on here, I don't think. Everybody say hi.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, Tommy, thanks for the happy birthday.
You might have to log out. Oh, okay, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Log out, change the camera setting, and then come back.
Yeah, yeah. That's okay. We can just do it this way. It's good. I'll walk around. Hey, what kind of fish are those, Chuck? Look at those. You got
You're
like
gonna
a
have to
long,
ask James.
got like a long little beak.
I don't know much about Streamlabs, but StreamYard, you may have to go knock on James.
Hey, David.
But the
It's like a needlefish.
his bungalow's kind of rocking, so
Okay.
he said, "Don't be knocking."
Maybe he's pooping. Hey, Dave, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Hey,
Dave.
Thank you, guys. Having a good
Big,
time.
the big 6'5", huh?
Yeah, no, older than shit, isn't it? Boy, it sucks.
No, that's good. It's a privilege. It's actually a privilege to be that old, man. He did a good job.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no kidding.
I never thought it.
I'm
I
gonna
never
look at
thought
it
I'd
like
live that late. I never thought I'd live to be 65. But you guys
Well,
are
I
having
hope
a
you
good
live
time. It seems like.
Hope you get another at least 45 to aggravate us. Another 45 more years at least.
I'm just
kidding.
hoping. I'm just hoping to make it to the next motorcycle ride. So
I don't know
I'll
if
go.
you keep driving. If you keep driving straight through, you
Love-
might
Yeah,
not.
no.
11 hours.
No, my
That's a
wife-
stretch, buddy.
She made me promise to ship the bike and take a plane or another form of transportation. I said okay. What am I gonna do? She's worried
Just load
about
up
me. I don't know.
Just load up the sleigh and the reindeer, man. You'll be good.
That's
Yeah, I'll
it.
just ship it to there. I'm looking forward to it.
All
But
right.
thanks for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, let's see if I can give you a little circular view here. I don't know. Kind of cheesy, guys. Sorry. But here's the bungalows.
Exactly, Douglas.
Over here, the mist was coming off the
Cool.
lake this
Glad
morning.
you're here.
Freaking awesome place. There's
I'm
lots
really
more. You'll
sorry
see
about
so many
that.
videos.
It is an awesome place. How far is that from? It's right outside of Bangkok, right? And how come my volume went up on my?
This is
microphone?
about 50 clicks from the bridge over the river Kwai.
Oh, okay.
This is Paige here. Paige knows how far are we from Bangkok? About 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours.
Ah,
It's gonna be
okay.
on the flight.
Yeah, and we're gonna go on the slide. They're gonna get some footage of Mitch going down this and belly flop and everything. This 80-foot ramp.
That ought to be fun.
Oh
Make sure
yeah,
they-
for them,
Make sure they strap a GoPro to you.
it'll be fun for them to see me.
Yeah, have them strap a GoPro to you. Have somebody
We love
put a GoPro
Anyway,
on you.
yeah.
I don't want to take up your show.
Hey, you're fine, man. Thanks for
All
the
right.
birthday wishes
This
from
is
everybody.
great content.
Can't wait for
Mitch.
Nikki to get here.
This is great content, Mitch.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
no
kidding.
fun.
Yeah, I told her
Met
we were
dirty
talking
old man
about.
the other day for lunch.
Yeah, how
in
was that?
Serendip.
How was that?
Maggie and Leaf a few days before that. Just awesome.
Cool, cool.
Good bunch of people.
I'm glad that. Hey, Chris,
I like these
why did my microphone all of a sudden?
these
Does it
sea
sound
doos
louder?
are fun, man.
Did you go out
Hey,
on
look,
them
we
or
got-
no?
You might have
Look at
bumped
these
something.
neighbors. Look at all these
Yeah, I
neighbors
probably
over here.
burned up something. Wow. Now, how much are those
All right,
places
I'm gonna-
a night? How much are those
I'm
places
gonna
a
go
night, Mitch?
brush my teeth before I go.
Yeah,
So I'll be in
How much are the places you're staying in?
27.
2,600
Well,
Oh, wait, whoa,
27
wait.
for 2 people.
for 2 people.
20,
Yeah.
26 for 2 people?
Yeah,
Including 3
And that
meals.
includes-
including the meals.
Well, that's not bad then, right? It's a nice
Yeah, which
place.
I gave them my 2 breakfast coupons today, not thinking. 'Cause we have breakfast tomorrow too, right?
Yeah, but you get no.
Oh, can I? Okay. All right. I paid
All
for
right,
2, even though I'm flying solo.
All
You know
right.
me.
Yeah.
That
Well,
doesn't
eat-
mean I slept solo.
Eat twice as much. Eat twice as much. Screw them.
You know me, I
as
can't
much
eat
as you
more than
possibly can. I
flip a
know.
little handful at once. So, all right,
All right,
I'm
brother.
gonna go. Looks like
All right.
they're marshaling, getting ready to go on the hike. So,
All right. Have a good day.
see
you,
everybody
brother.
later.
All right, Mitch. That was cool. I had a message up here from
Yeah, that was really
from
cool.
Douglas answered the question. He said, 2 of my favorite YouTubers is Richard and Joe. I like their vibe, compassion, empathy, and humility. I was introduced to your channel through Joe, and I really enjoy your channel too, by the way. I really appreciate it, Douglas. And yeah, you couldn't ask for 2 better people. And thank you for the birthday wishes from everybody. I'm going to have I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Obviously, I guess we'll go out for a steak. I don't know. I guess she's going to ask me what I want. And so I'm going to have to be ready for that.
Go get one, Dave. Do it.
Let's try to balance you out. Just push the mic up about 3 dB. Okay, I will try that. Is that any better? It doesn't sound quite as... Yeah, because they automatically do that in StreamYard, don't they? Now that you said that. Okay, let's see what Martin says. Hey, guys, I need to get going. I love all of you, and thanks for sharing the info. Good night from Los Angeles. Yeah, peace out. Have a good night, Martin. And what's stuck is saying, what's happening with Gary? Have you seen this video by Mr. Mitch? Is that the latest one? It must be. Yes, I have. What did Dom say? We are game to hook up for food with anyone that is here in Pattaya Juntiam area. Just let us know. So Mark, I don't know if Mark's still in the chat. He might be gone. I don't know if Tom's still in the chat, but there's a open invitation to meet up with Trip and Don if you're into anybody's interested. I wish I was. Can you wait 5.5 hours? I'll hop on my scooter and head that way if you can wait. And I guess I'm caught up. I'm sure I missed a boatload of stuff, but it looks like most of it was saying hi to Chuck and Paige and happy birthday. And David said happy birthday, and Chris said happy birthday. So everybody did. So I think I'm caught up with everything. Let's see what this is. What did Chris say? Much nicer, or just bring the mic a little closer. It's good either way. Mitch was loud, and I see. Okay, that makes sense because I think it's pretty good talking right about there, right? It sounds good in my ear.
See, Chris, I didn't think Mitch was loud, but then again, I'm half deaf, so you know.
Well, I just heard mine go up. So what StreamYard does, I guess, if somebody's overpowering, I guess they've got the ability to throttle them back and throttle the people that are lower up. I don't know. They've got the ability to screw with you, I guess, more than I. All right, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Okay, and Gary's saying the audio is good. Okay, cool. Like I said, my $15 microphone, I'm still threatening to go out, and I told Chris this the other day to buy another one just so I have one as a backup in case they discontinue this. Yeah, just in case they discontinue this this model of microphone for $15. You can't beat it. I would suggest it to anybody. It's a plug and play. It's you plug it in, and it's a USB, and it comes with a comes with a stand, little tripod, so you can put it wherever you want to and move it around. You can't beat it for $15. Wow. Gotta love Thailand, right?
That's the name of the channel.
And Chris says, I can hear you fine. I can hear you fine. I don't even have my hearing aid on. Yeah, I'm glad I don't need it. I know Mitch, his has got to be a nightmare. I couldn't even imagine the crap. Yeah, correct. Okay, cool. See, I'm learning stuff about stuff. But I don't know if you guys understand some of the situations with his, but his hearing aid will send a signal from one ear that he can't hear out of to the other ear. So you could be talking on one side, he's going to hear you as if you're on the other side of him, which has got to be freaking crazy. I know it drives him, but he's been doing it for a while, so I'm sure he handles it.
Who is that?
Mitch.
Yes. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, StreamYard doesn't handle multiple levels where looks like the loudest of the AJs kicks in and pushes everyone down. I see. Okay. Yeah, you know, the reason I stayed is first of all, I paid for it for a year, and second of all, I know how to use it, sort of. So anything that I can learn how to use, I usually try to stick with. We are on the beach today in John Tam, Christmas Day at 11 at the Wombat. Okay, cool. I'm going to be on. I'll be on before that. I'll be on this same time, probably 8:30, the 25th here in Thailand in 2 days, and hopefully we'll have some fun.
Say that again, Dave. Are you going to be at 8:30 a.m.?
8:30 a.m. again in 2 days on the 25th Thailand calendar in 2 days. So what would that be?
So 8:30 a.m. Thailand, yeah.
Right. Yeah, so that'll be 9:30
Perth time.
9:30 in 2020 in on the East Coast, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I'm horrible.
Because I'd like to join you guys and wish y'all a very Merry Christmas and a happy New Year.
I think we'll do a little same type thing then too. And I'm not going to push this one too much longer. And let's see
I got to get going myself there, Dave. So
yeah, and I'm probably going to cut out in 10 minutes anyway. But I will. I'll probably go. What is it? It's been an hour and 13 minutes.
An hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah, and I've got to get over to the other house. So I think what I'm going to do is end the live stream. Going to do one on Christmas Day. I want to thank everybody for the super chats, for the birthday wishes. Thank you very much. I will make sure that I definitely do even a short or something on whatever I end up doing tonight with the money that was sent in, whether it be for dinner, for drinks, for whatever it is, to show you what was involved. Whatever I don't spend, I will take Jake's advice and put it in petrol in my scooter for the next motorbike run. And I will invite Nikki, I'm going to put up the link again, Nikki, because I told you I would. And all you got to do is click that, and you won't come immediately onto StreamYard. You'll come into the back area. No one can see you. So I will end the live stream. Then I will bring you into the this room up here, and if you have any questions, if not, no worries. We'll figure something out, and all you got to do is email me any way that you want to get a hold of me, and I'll help you out, of course, any way that I can. So I want to thank everybody. If Jake wants to say goodbye, if Brock wants to say goodbye, now would be the
Goodbye.
time. I'm going
Bye,
to
Jake.
come over here
Bye, Dad.
and get to my
Bye, everybody.
outro, and I'm going to go to the outro. So I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, everybody.
Hey, Dave.